This is what happens when you post an edgy meme online in Germany.
It's 6:01 on a Tuesday morning, and we were with state police as they raided this apartment in northwest Germany. 6 armed officers searched a suspect's home.
I mean, it's not like the German police have anything better to do, right? It's not like their violent crime rate just hit a 15-year high, is it? Oh!
The crime? Posting a racist cartoon online.
POV, you called your bro gay online in Germany. The same country experiencing an unprecedented surge in robberies, knife crime and homicides is really proud of itself for cracking down on the real threat.
More than 50 similar raids played out.
Naughty words on the internet.
And it's a crime to insult them online as well?
Yes.
The fine could be even higher.
Yeah.
If you insult someone in the internet.
They literally raided a pensioner's house for calling a minister an imbecile. They raided another guy with his 2 kids for calling a German official a dick. They literally tried to hunt down a Gab user for calling a Green Party politician fat. This being the politician in question. Well, at least they can't call it misinformation. Oh yeah, and that's a crime too.
If somebody posts something that's not true, and then somebody else reposts it or likes it, are they committing a crime?
Yeah, in the case of reposting, it is a crime as well.
Something that's not true? Oh, you mean like the AfD politician who was convicted for posting about migrant crime stats? Oh no, wait. That was true. It's a crime to post a claim that makes the German political establishment look bad. And who decides whether that claim is true or not? The German political establishment.
Because the reader can't distinguish whether you just invented this or just reposted it. That's the same for us.
These guys are starting to rival the Stasi for the amount of files they've compiled on German citizens.
How many cases are you working on at any time?
In our unit, we have about 3,500 cases per year.
East German Stasi record archives, modern Germany hate speech archives. And as if this couldn't get any worse, they find it funny.
How do people react when you take their phones from them?
They are shocked. It's a kind of punishment if you lose your smartphone. It's even worse than the fine you have to pay.
Because your whole life is typically on your phone now.
Say bye-bye to the photos of your newborn baby.
Accused had to pay 3,750 euros.
Wow.
It's not a parking ticket.
Yeah, not a parking ticket.
He's not feeding his family this month.
Parking ticket.
Hilarious. They all had an absolute meltdown over J.D. Vance skewering the state of free speech in Europe.
Or to this very country, where police have carried out raids against citizens suspected of posting anti-feminist comments online as part of, quote, combating misogyny on the internet. Across Europe, free speech, I fear, is in retreat.
But he was completely right. And when I say meltdown, ooh, I mean proper meltdown. Some of them were literally crying.
Let me conclude, and this becomes difficult.
Oh, J.D. Vance said a thing. Germany, how dare the American vice president suggest we have a free speech problem? Also Germany. Now let me tell you about NMN, or nicotinamide mononucleotide from black forest. It's a supplement known to dramatically improve health and longevity by serving as a precursor to NAD+. During an appearance on the Joe Rogan podcast, Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist and tenured professor at Stanford University's School of Medicine, explains what NMN is and how pharmaceutical companies are trying to take it away from us by patenting it as a prescription drug.
NAD is critical to energy production in all cells, vital, and levels of NAD tend to go down as we age. It's an absolute requirement for cellular health in life. You need it. Some years ago, as David Sinclair came on this podcast and discussed that his laboratory is a tenured professor of genetics, Harvard Medical School, and other laboratories are starting to explore stimulating the NAD pathway as a tool for extending lifespan. You can't just take NAD, or you can, but it doesn't get into cells very easily. There are basically 2 ways that you can tickle this pathway, increase NAD. One is to take NMN. NMN could soon be a prescription drug that you can only get with a prescription. And then I think Metro International Biotech will likely hold the patent. I will say with NMN, a couple of things happen. First of all, energy, my recovery from workouts much better. I had to take it early day because it was giving me a lot of energy. I did notice like my hair and nails were growing at a ridiculous rate. And then I came off it just as a control experiment, slowed down again. So it was really interesting. I think there's something there in cellular growth pathways.
Interesting.
I've been taking NMN for nearly 2 years now. It boosts your energy, helps recovery from post-workout, and it's a vital part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So stock up while you can before they try to patent it and turn it into a prescription-only drug. Go to my link in the description box or pinned comment down below. And for the next 48 hours, you can buy 2 and get 1 free. Buy 2 NMN and get 1 free at blackforestsupplements.com/Watson.
So we are here with crimes of talking, posting on internet, and the people are surprised that this is really illegal to post these kind of words.
They don't think it was illegal.
No, they don't think it was illegal.
They're surprised that it's illegal to call a politician an idiot. Surely not. You might think I'm exaggerating. No, that's literally the law.
So it sounds like you're saying it's okay to criticize a politician's policy, but not to say, I think you're a jerk and an idiot.
Exactly.
That J.D. Vance, though, how dare he say there's no free speech in Germany?
They say, no, that's my free speech. And we say, no, yeah, free speech as well, but it is also has its limits.
Its limit being hurting a public servant's feelings. Pretty low bar.
This feels like the surveillance that Germany conducted 80 years ago. How do you respond to that?
There is no surveillance.
Oh, it's not surveillance. There's just an entire government department devoted to it, and the authorities can plant spyware on your personal computer. It's not surveillance, though.
Free speech needs boundaries.
That boundary being, checks notes, telling the truth about what's happening in Germany. But according to CBS News' Margaret Brennan, the real cause of the Holocaust was free speech.
Well, he was standing in a country where free speech was weaponized to conduct a genocide. And he met with the head of a political party that has far-right views.
Oh yes, that well-known champion of liberal free expression and individual rights. Checks notes, Adolf Hitler.
Free speech was not used to conduct a genocide. The genocide was conducted by an authoritarian Nazi regime that happened to also be genocidal because they hated Jews and they hated minorities and they hated those that they had a list of people they hated, but primarily the Jews. There was no free speech in Nazi Germany. There was none.
The infamous Austrian painter wasn't a massive fan of free speech, but he was quite keen on banning his political opposition. Oh, you mean like the German political establishment has been trying to do to the AfD for the past year?
The German parliament here in Berlin has been debating proposals to ban the far-right Alternative for Germany party known as the AfD.
It's okay when we do it. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website, modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.